Hello, FFJmon here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys an exciting addition I got to help with the Paradox Rift Master Set. And I wanted to give you guys just an update on how the Paradox Rift Master Set is going. So for those of you who don't know, I've decided to do a Master Set for the Pokémon TCG. A Master Set is basically you collecting one of every card that you can get out of a booster pack of that particular set. So for example, I am collecting every single card that you can get out of a Paradox Rift Scarlet and Violet TCG set booster pack. So I think it's like over 450 or 60 cards. It includes the like normal, like commons, uncommons, rares, double rares, illustration rares, special illustration rares, the full art cards for trainers and Pokemon, and then the like hyper rare cards that are like the gold cards. So in total that, and then for the common and uncommon and rares, it also includes like the reverse holographic cards of those. So because those are also cards you can get out of the booster pack. So in total, it brings the number to around like 400 and something cards. So yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on that, how it's been going so far. I got some more cards to add to the master set, and I'll give you guys a little status on how I'm doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I wanted to show you guys is the Vault X card binder. And this is specifically for Scarlet and Violet set 4, which is Paradox Rift. And it's kind of hard to see with the camera. Maybe I'll show it on this one, but you can see on the rim here it says SV4. So this is the, basically Vault-X releases a binder that has like a color scheme that's specific to, you know, whatever new like Pokemon sets coming out. And this one is for Scarlet, or the Scarlet and Violet Paradox Rift set. And it's really cool because it kind of has, I'll show it again on the other camera, it has like this rainbow pattern that's like really cool along the ridge and stuff. So it's really nice quality. It's my first like zip binder I've ever gotten, and yeah, I'm just really excited about getting this binder. I got it for Christmas from my wife, so really fortunate that she gifted it to me this year. And yeah, I'm just really excited to use it for the Paradox Rift Master Set. So yeah, let's just open it and kind of show you guys the contents here. So I've already kind of populated it with, I think in my previous videos I've shown you guys some of the cards I've collected in Paradox Rift, and I wanted to show you, sorry, I just want to make sure I don't hit the camera here. There we go. Yeah, so I'll show you guys the layout of the binder. So basically it's a 4-pocket binder, or I guess 12 pocket, because yeah, 12 pocket binder. So there's 12 pockets per page, and as you can see, I already kind of have some cards in there. Obviously there's a lot more I need to collect, but basically it just kind of shows how the Pokemon are getting stored in here. So yeah, camera can't really capture all of it, but kind of get the gist here. And yeah, I really like it. So there's the water, and going on to electric, and so on. But yeah, I think right now I'm at like 95. I think I'm at like 95 cards, but then I got some new additions that I wanted to show you guys, and then I'm gonna add them into the binder. So, and yeah, I'll do that offline. I don't really think I need to show you guys that, but basically, yeah, I'm just I'll show you the full progress, I guess, once I finish this master set. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that, but once I finish it, I'll try to like find a better way to kind of showcase it. I'm not sure this desk is the best way, but yeah, I'll find a way to kind of show it in its full depth, all the cards that are in the set. Right now I'm still kind of work in progress, but I do want to show you guys the new cards that I've acquired that I'm going to add to this binder. So I'm definitely going to show you guys those. So let me just close this real quick. There we go. Hold on. Sorry, the tripod's like right by where the page is turned. There we go. And yeah. But yeah, it's a really nice binder. I'm not affiliated with Voltex in any way, but yeah, I just thought it was cool that they have like a specific color scheme binder for, you know, a specific set. And it's just really cool to see the quality of the binder, and also just like being able to fit all the cards, because that's like a lot of cards in a set. So I'm just glad that they can all fit in there. But yeah, I just want to show you guys the new pickups I got. Most of them are actually like the more rare cards. So I was out of town this weekend and was able to stop by a card shop that had a lot of good pickups for cards, and most of the ones I got were either double rares, full arts, some couple illustration rares, and then even some hyper rares. So I really made some good progress, I think, and I got them all for a fairly good price. Most of the cards were only like $1 or so, but then obviously some of the more expensive ones were a little bit more. But let me show you guys what I got. So here we go. We got Frostlass EX, so that's number 3 in the set. We have Armor Rouge. We have Garchomp. We have Zarina. And as I was going through, I think I accidentally got 2 Zarinas, so I only need one of them. And yeah, I'll explain kind of more about that later. But yeah, got that. Got Golisopod EX. Got Tapu Koko EX. Got Iron Hands EX. Kofe Grigus EX. Iron Valiant EX. We got Hoopa EX. Toxtricity EX. Roaring Moon EX. So as you guys can see, I got a lot of the EXs out of the way. Aegislash EX. Skeledirge EX. Altaria EX. And Bombardier EX. So with all those, plus the Mousehold EX I already have in here, I'd have to look back at the set to see what other ones are out there, but I think as of now, the only one I know I don't have is the Mewtwo EX, which is, I think he's terrestrialized into, like, lightning energy, but there could be other ones, but that's, like, most of them, so definitely happy about that. So that's all the EX cards. Let me just put those up there. Now for the illustration rares, I got Crustle, so that's a nice one. Crustle. That's number 183 out of 182. So that's the first one, first illustration rare in the set. And then Garganackle. So that one's cool. It's got a lot of Pokemon in there. It's got Garganackle, Fletchling, Fomantis, Ralts, Rockruff, Fungus, Diglett, Hoppip, Swablu, Starly. I think that's all of them. And there's even like a trainer in there. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of Pokemon in there. It's really cool. In a cave. So those are the illustration rares, and put those over there. So the full arts now, we got Frostlass EX, Terrestrialize into Grass, Zarina EX. We have, and then, so those were like the terrestrialized full arts, but then now we just have normal full arts. So we have Tapu Koko, Iron Hands, Kofe Grigus, Sandy Shocks. Well, I think Sandy Shocks EX is what I'm missing up here, because a lot of times the full arts equate to whatever like normal EX you have, so I think I definitely need the Sandy Shocks one as well, besides Mewtwo. Roaring Moon, full art. Bombardier. And Aegislash. So that's a good chunk there. And then on to the trainers, we have Norman. So that's the, I think the 4th gym in Hoenn, and that's like your dad in the games. Parasol Lady. Not really sure what she's from. Professor Sada's Vitality. She was one of the professors, and she's the professor in Scarlet, the one that like went back in time. Chantal. I'm not sure who Chantal is from. I'd have to. I don't remember. It must be from Paldea. I don't really remember her as a character in the games. And then now we're off to the special illustration rare. So I do have one. I got this at the card shop. It's Iron Valiant EX. So this is a really cool one. Got this for like 20 bucks, 21 bucks, so not too bad. And yeah, it has Iron Valiant, Iron Thorns, Iron Bundle, and Iron Moth all in the card. And they're on like a beach, kind of seeing the sunset. And Iron Valiant's kind of like gathering them all up. And like the Rory Moon equivalent card of this is basically the same thing, but with all the ancient Paradox Pokemon. But that one's sweet. So I'll put that there. And then we got two hyper rares. We got Iron Valiant EX Gold card. This was like 4 bucks. And then Reversal Energy, which I think was like 2 or 3 bucks. So like, even though those are like the most rare cards in the set, they're also one of the cheaper, on the cheaper end, because they're just not as interesting as, you know, the illustration rare cards. But that was what I got. So definitely a great addition. And I'll let you guys know at the end of this video, like, what my total count is for what I've collected so far and what's left. But yeah, definitely some good progress. I'm really happy I'll be able to put these in the binder. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the pickups I was able to get. Alright, so just to let you guys know, I'm using the app Dex to keep track of the master set. So it's DEX, not affiliated with the app at all, but I just use it because I've been kind of doing some research and listening to other YouTubers, and they said that was a good app to kind of track your Pokemon card collection, as well as track like how you're doing in a master set. And after putting in those cards I showed you guys, I am currently 129 out of 428 cards in Paradox Rift. So that's about, it says 30.1% of the way through the master set. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, and I can, if you guys can kind of see that there, yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. And yeah, there's a lot of cool filters you can do with it, a lot of cool things you can see, but it's really cool because you can like look at all the different sets and look at the artwork from all the cards, like from all the specific sets in the TCG, and it's just really cool to like have a very user-friendly way to look at sets. So I really like the configuration and the user interface of it all. And yeah, I just think it's a good app. So if you guys haven't used it, I definitely recommend. And it's just cool to track your progress of your master set. So 30% of the way there, that's definitely exciting. Glad I was able to add these cards. And yeah, I mean, with master sets, most of what you're collecting is the bulk cards, just because like there's essentially 2 of every card, one that's like the normal and one that's the reverse hollow. So, and then once you get to like the special, like a double rare onward, you only need to collect 1 of those cards. So in terms of volume, a lot of it is the, you know, commons, uncommons, and rares that kind of take up most of the space in the binder. But it is cool that I've got a chunk of the kind of more rare cards in the set, and it'll be cool to see the binder fill up. And I'll have a better way to, in future videos, show off the binder a little bit more. I'll have to think about how to set that up on the desk. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks. Have a good one. Yes, and actually one final thing. I'll show you guys in a future video, but basically I'll show you guys how I'm going to configure the cards in the binder, because there's actually like a lot of ways you can do it, and how you can have the cards, you know, fit in the binder, and how it kind of flows and stuff. Like for example, out of the 428 cards in the set, you could basically just like put them all, you know, back to back, starting from 1, going all the way to 428, and you filled like 428 slots. But there's certain ways you can arrange the cards in the binder to make it look more like aesthetically pleasing. And what I've seen from other videos and doing some research is a lot of people try to like keep the cards that have duplicates that are like the normal and then the reverse, kind of keep those like all in like next to each other and not have like one on the top of one page and then one like the reverse hollow of that same card like be in like another row of the page. So because like the EX cards, since there's only one of those, it kind of, and they're kind of spread out throughout the set, they can kind of break the pattern of going like two, 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 two. Oh, there's a EX that only has one, and then now you're back to like two for like an uncommon or uncommon where it has like a normal and a reverse hollow. So like that can kind of throw off like your rows and stuff. So in a future video, I'll go more in depth into how I'm gonna organize it, and you guys can kind of do it in different ways than how I'm gonna do it. I'm still kind of playing around with it, but in a future video, I'll kind of show how I'm gonna do it. And yeah, I think it'll be a fun time. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.